Hello, so I am here with
Kathryn Peggler.
and I'm going to be conducting an interview with her about her time in the media and her position at Canalside radio station. So my first question is, what interested you to get a job in the media industry?
I first got into media when I started studying media studies, actually, in sixth form at Bollington, and I really enjoyed the more behind the scenes side of it. You know, on a DVD when you watch the film and then there's sort of the behind the bits, I sort of went, oh, I actually enjoy this almost a bit more than the actual film.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed the creation side of it because I'm quite arty. So that was sort of more interesting to me, was sort of being behind the camera. So that's when I went off to university and studied broadcasting. And so while I was there, we learnt everything from graphics to filming, documentaries and everything in between, radio. And when I finished, and I'd done some work experience at places like Countdown.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
That's amazing.
It's definitely really different when you're there, because they film a whole week's worth of episodes in one day.
Really?
Yeah, and they send everyone off to go and get changed. It's quite interesting to see, because you'd think like it's all filmed on different days, but no, it's all filmed one day.
That's really weird.
I know, it's quite interesting. They've got the old clock in the corridor because they've got nowhere to put it at the minute, so it's quite interesting to see.
Yeah.
And you definitely learn a lot. When I came out of uni, I then went into marketing. And then while I was between jobs, I thought, right, I want to keep doing something. So that's how I ended up at Canalside. So I thought, with my experience, I can offer a bit of help.
Yeah. Brilliant. So my second question is, what challenges have you faced in your role in the media?
So challenges, that it's very saturated. There is a lot of competition. I mean, for each interview I go for, it's a case of me and 500 other people applying for one role.
Wow.
Oh, it's crazy. So experience definitely sets you out above the rest. Things like doing work at Canalside shows that you're willing to work for nothing but still put in the effort.
Yeah.
So definitely that is one struggle.
How long have you worked at Canalside?
I have been at Canalside, about a year and a half now.
Okay.
I'll be coming up for my second year next year. So I've been here quite a while. Obviously, as I've got jobs, I've been in and out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I started about a year and a half ago.
Yeah, sounds good here. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been here. It is a testament to show that how well everyone gets on here, that we stay here so long.
Yeah. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years in the media?
Ooh. I mean, in a dream world, I'd like to be producing. I think I might be aiming a little bit high.
Yeah. Never aiming too high.
No, I just want to be a big film director. No. I'd like to be actually properly in the TV industry in 5 years. Or actually, while I've been volunteering here, I wouldn't mind being in the radio industry. I quite enjoy that. Because it's a lot more closed and it's not as spread out. So being in radio, sort of everyone does sort of know each other.
Yeah.
Whereas TV, there's obviously a lot more of it, and the teams are a lot bigger. So
it's a lot more mixed.
It is a lot more mixed, and you don't always know, unless you're in a studio, you don't always know what you're doing when it comes to TV. You could be off on location some days. So I guess when you're in radio, you've got your little team. So I think I'd quite like to stay in radio. So who knows?
Yeah. See what happens.
See what happens.
Yeah. What experience do you have in the media field?
Okay.
Yeah.
So as I said, working at Countdown, that was quite fun. I learnt a lot in the short space of time I was there, meeting all the camera people and then going up into the gallery and learning all about that. I have a lot of festival work that I used in terms of being at Leeds Festival, and so I worked as like a media team that was going around doing documentary as part of Leeds Festival. I also did a little bit of work with the camera people who film the stages. So, when it goes up onto the big screens.
Yeah.
So I did a little bit with them.
Wow.
And that's like a completely different thing altogether, because that is really on the moment reacting to what's happening.
Yeah, it's like live broadcasting.
It's very much live broadcasting. Which live broadcasting, I can tell you, is terrifying compared to normal.
Yeah, I think I'd be terrified if I were.
It's a good terrified because you don't stop, but...
Yeah.
And then I've done other bits, and now it's all just... Well, this is work experience in itself.
Yeah.
Is being here at Canalside, so...
Yeah. I did my work experience here, actually.
Oh, did you?
Like 2 years ago, yeah.
Oh, you were here probably just before me then.
Yeah. I was here for a week doing work experience. That was good.
Yeah.
So I've got that down on my CV now,
Yeah.
which is good.
On your personal statement.
Yeah.
Thought so.
Yeah. So, what qualifications are necessary for a role in the media?
Honestly, actually not really much. Unless you want to go off into casting and you need those sort of like qualifications.
Yeah.
You can go off and get extras like I did. So I went off and got my degree in broadcast media technologies, which is the technical side. I've got a lot of friends who went to the film school in Leeds. But actually, it's more experience based. Because it's alright you saying, well, I can do this. Whereas a lot of people, especially if it was TV or film, they want to see what you've done.
Yeah.
And like have your show reel ready.
Okay.
So as education can benefit some people, and it helps you definitely learn which bit of the industry you want to be in, which it can help if you really don't know which bit. But actually I'd say experience is probably more preferential.
Yeah. So you don't need experience, but it certainly helps then.
It definitely helps having some. If you had none, I don't think you'd get very far.
Yeah.
But getting some, even doing little bits like here today, you have learnt just little bits of me taking charge when I didn't need to.
So, are there any other parts of media that you're interested in other than radio and TV?
So little bits that actually are less sort of known is the marketing side of things, because it's all right having television, but then actually now social media plays a key role. I mean, a lot of people now consume their television through a computer, whether it be Netflix or even YouTube. I'm just about into the lower end of the spectrum of age in which I grew up with YouTube. And watching all the old YouTubers and being that little fangirl. So I appreciate all the new modern technologies that can be used for broadcasting, and that plays quite a key role in marketing. So here we have to do a lot of our promotion and things through social media, like a lot of companies do. And what a lot of people forget is, well, we have to film things to go on there, or we have to record things to go on there, separately from what we're doing to do with the radio station or to do with the TV thing. Like, a lot of things will now feed back into it, and it's the other way around as well. TV gets influenced by memes. And
that's happening a lot more often
whether
now.
that's a good thing or not, we'll leave that to be seen.
Yeah, we can only hope that the Sonic the Hedgehog movie is alright. After the criticism, I think it should
looks
be
a lot
okay.
better now.
Yeah.
Definitely looks a lot better. But I guess that's where new technologies can benefit the media industry, because if we'd not had the outcry, then we'd still have very terrifying looking Sonic.
Yeah, with baby teeth.
Oh, no. And terrifying hands. And
and everything else about him, really. So, what would you say about your role to someone who's interested in taking up a role like you have yourself in the media industry to sort of influence them?
If someone wanted my job, I'd be like, first of all, go away, it's my job. But no, if someone wanted to come and do a similar role, I'd say you need tough skin. Very much tough skin and confidence. And it's not even a confidence that you like have to go in and sort of be like, hi everyone, blah, blah, blah. It's literally just a case of confidence in yourself and in knowing what you can do. Because I don't think anyone should think that they can go in and just get things.
Yeah.
You will get setbacks, and it's sort of learning to cope with those setbacks and knowing that what you're doing is good.
Yeah.
So, and sticking to your guns. So if you wanted to come and do my roles, be creative, be friendly.
Yeah.
A lot of media, unless you are literally just a camera person, a lot of media roles involve people.
Yeah.
You will usually start as somewhere as a researcher and contacting people, like you guys have done, contacting us.
Yeah.
So just being friendly and nice.
Yeah.
And having a backbone helps.
Yeah. All right, that's everything.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.